There's so many new beauty releases happening all the time, so we gathered some of the most hyped products to test for ourselves. I've never tried a product from Jane Iredale before, but this one intrigued me. This is the HydroPure Tinted Serum. It's a serum with a bunch of pigment beads inside that are meant to give you light coverage. You're supposed to mix this with your fingers first to break up the beads, then apply with your fingers. I really don't like finger applications for foundations, but it really was the best way to apply this product. It did not look right when I tried it with a brush and my sponge. The coverage is definitely light. I feel like it looked like I had no makeup on at all. I was hoping it would feel moisturizing, but it felt like nothing on my skin. All my other makeup went on top of this just fine, and I really liked how my skin was looking. It's so expensive, but I think this is great for people who want a very natural looking skin tint. Charlotte Tilbury released these Hypnotising Pop Shots single shadows. The packaging on this is so cute. This is meant to be a super glittery, pigmented, multi-dimensional shadow. This was really easy to apply. I just swiped it on with my finger and blended out the edges. I did get a tiny bit of fallout, but I was able to just brush it away. I really love the sparkly, shifty effect you get with this formula. You can definitely get a similar effect with one of those ColourPop Super Shock shadows, but this formula is really beautiful on the eyes. Rare Beauty just released a powder version of its super popular highlighters. I've been seeing some conflicting statements about whether this product looks glittery. There is definitely some super fine glitter in this formula, but I don't think it looks glittery on the skin. The glow is obviously there and it's so pretty. It's almost wet looking. I actually thought it emphasized my texture a bit when I first tried it. When I tried it the second time, I just went in with a little less product and it looked better. I don't think this is as natural looking as the liquid version, but it's still a really nice highlighter. I tried a couple new Fenty products this month, the Plush Puddin Intensive Recovery Lip Mask and the Glossy Posse Volume 5.0. Let's talk about the lip mask first. The packaging is really cool. You twist it and the product dispenses from the top so you don't have to dip into it. The formula is very thick, which I personally love. It just feels so moisturizing and plush on the lips. It also gave this really nice shine I wasn't expecting. I did wear this lip mask for a couple nights to see if it helped with my dryness, and I saw the difference. My lips were so much more soft and hydrated, so I am definitely going to keep using this. Now onto the Glossy Posse Volume 5.0. Fenty Beauty does these gloss sets for the holiday season every year, usually with a limited edition shade inside. This set contains a Gloss Bomb Cream in Cupcakin', a Gloss Bomb Heat in Fenty Glow Heat, and a regular Gloss Bomb in Fuchsia Flex. Cupcakin' is a really pigmented gloss, and Fenty Glow Heat gives you that kind of spicy, tingly lip plumping. Fuchsia Flex is the specific shade that's been going viral. It's Fenty's regular gloss formula in this really beautiful deep pink that has a ton of glitter in it. All of these formulas feel so good on the lips. Fenty does not miss with its gloss formula. People have been raving about the Kosas Revealer Concealer forever, so I finally got it. It's supposed to be medium coverage and super creamy. This concealer was easy to work with and blended out so quickly and easily. The coverage looked a bit lighter than medium to me, but it covered enough. I would go in with a little more next time, but I loved how this looked. I also got the Cloud Set Setting Powder, which people also really love. I used my puff to apply this and it smoothed everything out almost instantly. I was so impressed by this powder, and I usually hate pressed powders. I never use them, let alone to set my concealer, but this looked so nice. I used it on the rest of my face too, and it just gave this really soft, blurred look. It mattified, but not too much. I loved these two products, especially together. This is the Hourglass Cosmetics Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm. It's supposed to be a lip balm, lip plumper, and a lip gloss all in one product. These applied nicely, but because this formula is so fragile, it's easy to apply too much. I had to smooth the product out with my finger a couple times, but other than that, I loved these. They have this really nice cooling effect. They do feel like a super moisturizing lip balm, and they have this high shine finish like a gloss. It didn't do much for me in terms of plumping, so I think if that's the main thing you want from a lip product, don't get this one. I did a little haul at e.l.f. and I got some new products and some products I've been wanting to try. First up is this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer. This goes from a putty formula to a powder. Up close, you can see a lot of shimmer in this, but it doesn't look that way on the skin. This is one of the most blendable bronzers I've ever tried. Like, it takes no time at all to blend this out, and it brings a really natural warmth to the skin. This was so good. Next, I tried the Halo Glow Powder Puff, which is always out of stock. People love this. I thought it wasn't gonna be any different to my normal powder puffs, but it is. It's much thicker and softer than these cheap ones I buy. It does pick up a lot of product, but I just evened it out on the back of my hand. This did such a nice job of applying my powder. Next, I tried the Lash and Roll Mascara, which kind of reminds me of the Benefit Roller Lash. I usually hate silicone brush mascaras, but I actually like how this one applied the product. It felt like it got every single lash. My lashes are so straight, but this gave them a nice curl. I wish it thickened my lashes more, but for $6, this is a really good drugstore mascara. The last product I tested was the Glossy Lip Stain. I can't believe I've never tried these before. This formula is so interesting. It feels like water on the lips, like hydrating but also weightless. These are a bit patchy. There were some areas where it looked like the product wasn't sticking. After letting the product sit for a few minutes, I removed it and it definitely did leave a stain behind, but the stain also looked patchy. I do like how this formula feels on the lips, but it doesn't apply evenly. For the most part though, this was a pretty good haul.